All right, welcome back, everyone. And this is the start of MS Awareness Week. The MS Society of Mid-America has a lot of events coming up, and here with me is Courtney Eiderich, and she actually lives with MS. Courtney, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
So tell us about it, because it is MS Awareness Week, what it's like to live with MS.
Absolutely. One of the things that most people don't realize is what MS is and how it affects people differently. It's an autoimmune disease, and it affects your nervous system, and it can affect you differently. You can lose your sight. Optic neuritis is a common symptom. You can have numbness or tingling or pain, and like I said, it affects your brain, and a lot of times where it affects you personally is somewhere different than it affects the next person. And so treatment is really difficult, and research is really difficult because it's not something that is straight across the board.
When did you realize that there was something wrong?
I was actually outside one day, and I had numbness in the back of my left leg, and then it spread to my foot, and it started tingling, and I just happened to think, okay, this isn't right. So I went to the doctor, and the doctor that I happened to see scheduled me a brain MRI and nerve testing, which isn't typical. I thought, I just have sciatica or something, wrong, for the day. And he scheduled the appointments, and 2 days later, the numbness had gone away, but I went ahead and had the testing done.
Yeah.
And so I'm really fortunate to have a diagnosis as early as now. So.
Hey, Courtney, really quick, I just want to fix your mic here because it seems like it's rubbing against the scarf. There we go. I think that's good. So you've been living with it for how long now?
I've been diagnosed since July of 2007.
Okay.
And, my symptoms are pretty small compared to most people.
Yes, because I've been to the MS walk, and I've been to the MS bike ride, and you can see people who are in wheelchairs. I mean, this is debilitating. It can really make you, hard for people to live a normal life.
Absolutely, and that's where my mission comes in. One of the things that MS is doing this year is, what does it mean to you? MS equals what?
Yeah.
And so my mission is, I was newly diagnosed, or I don't have very many symptoms, but it didn't not change my life. I left my job. I started doing things that were only important to me. My family started to come first, and so I only spend time doing the things that I think will benefit me or my family or other people.
All right.
And so I've gotten really involved in the MS Society and the walks, and really excited about that.
And here is one of the events that's also coming up, because they really do need money to help with research. It is a disease that impacts how many people here in our community?
There's 8,000 in the Mid-America region, and 40,000 people are affected if you include all the people in their families and caretakers and that kind of thing.
So there are 2 upcoming walks in our community. There is one on the Plaza. There's also one in Johnson County. If you want to give the dates and the locations.
The MS Walk at the KC Metro Walk is on April 9th, and that is at Lockton on the Plaza, and that's going to walk near Brush Creek, and it's a really beautiful walk, and hopefully we'll have great weather. Yeah. And the Johnson County Walk is on April 16th, and that's going to be out at Black and Beach, and we'll do kind of around the town center area, and hopefully we'll have great weather then too.
All right. And wear orange if you can for MS Awareness Week. Thanks again, Courtney. We do appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Thanks for sharing your story.
Absolutely.
So once again, this is MS Awareness Week. It's a time when people all over the world will come together to raise awareness about multiple sclerosis. And we'll be right back, everyone. Stay tuned.